right, well, we are going up to check the pine and teal hives. I received a text from my friend up the street that owns the property where those hives sit, and basically he sent me a picture of the bees bearding. I think I can put that picture up there, and I'm pretty certain that they're okay. I just think it's been 90 degrees plus here in Georgia and very humid, and I just think the bees are trying to keep the hive cool. But nevertheless, I'm going to go up there, and if they need a couple of extra supers, I've got some left over with semi-drawn comb on it from the honey extraction, so I am going to take some supers up to these hives and put them on there. Maybe they need supers. Okay, let's have a look in these hives. I'll have to go with my ninja look because it is hot and sweaty here in Georgia. And unless I put this on, I'm going to have water dripping into my face. I learned this from Mr. Miyagi back in the 80s. I have screen bottom boards on these, so I just shoot some smoke up under the bottom and it should go through the entire hive. Let's see what's going on in here. Hi, girls. Oh, this is a full hive. Very full hive. I see a lot of brood. Right here in the middle. That's right where I want to see it. They're running very lean on nectar. We have a little bit in the middle. That is it. I think these girls need to be fed. We are in the same boat here. We have a lot of brood. And it looks like very few resources. These girls need fed. I'm going to bring them a box of food. Let's have a look at pine. So if you remember, the last time we were in this hive, we took the queen and we moved her up to my yard where Red Dawn promptly killed her. Well, apparently they have a new queen now because we have brood. But one thing I do not see are resources. I think these bees are hungry. So I'm going to go to the house and I'm going to get them some nectar and a pollen patty. Yeah, we have brood. All right, so those girls need some food. So we're going to make a quick work out of this. We're just going to make some sugar syrup, 1-to-1, really, really fast. These girls have something to eat. Fill my blender about halfway with water. Turn it to low. That mix for a moment. I don't know if you've watched my making sugar syrup video, but basically I put food coloring in my syrup. That way the honey that they store is never confused with sugar water. I don't want to harvest sugar water. So by coloring it blue, I don't have to worry about that. I've been doing this ever since I started beekeeping. I actually saw an article, read a story, where the honey in a beekeeper's beehives was blue and it was a mystery. They couldn't figure it out. Now initially, when I recalled the story, I believe in my last video, I remembered that it was from a water treatment plant or something. Actually, I've gone back and I looked the story up again, and what it was is a Skittles plant. There was a company that made Skittles, and apparently the bees were getting their water from the factory's wastewater where they disposed of all of the blue dye, and the bees were getting their water, hence their honey was blue. And I thought, man, that would be a great idea. That way, when I start beekeeping and start harvesting my honey, I'm not harvesting sugar water, because I've tasted some honey from some other beekeepers in their first spring honey. I was always wondering why it was almost clear, and I found out that a lot of it is probably sugar syrup. Well, by doing this, I ensure that the only thing I ever harvest is honey. I never harvest sugar water or sugar syrup. Let's dump this into here. We'll put quite a bit in there. We want it to be very, very dark. Again, we want to make sure that we are never confusing sugar water for honey. Let me tell you, if you get some of this in your jar, you're going to know about it. I'm going to make a couple of pollen patties. Just a little bit of sugar water. Wooden spoon, you can't beat it. This is just basically like making dough. Consistency of cookie dough. Here we go. Now, we'll let that run a little bit more and I'll get some wax paper. Alright, I'm fortunate. This is my last piece of wax paper, so I've got to make 2 pollen patties out of it. So, the way I do it, I'm going to throw my pollen substitute, made with sugar water, and I'll fold it over, fold it in half, to a rolling pin. Now, we have our pollen patty. I need it for 2 hives, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half. Let me tell you, a pizza cutter works wonders. Run it right up the middle. Now we have 2 pollen patties. I use a sharp knife to score them. That way it gives the bees some place to start. Because this is wax paper, they're going to chew it up into nothing, or they'll drag out the small pieces out of their hive and throw it right on the ground. So that's good. So now we have pollen patties. Food for the queen. Now just a little cleanup here. And we'll go feed pine and teal. Now this is the shim that I built to hold the bucket. This will sit right on top. Get a patty out for them. We're going to drop that right here. Now they have pollen. There you go, girls. That should make you happy. And because this is screened, this box will still be able to breathe. There we go. There's that. And here we go. Okay, ladies, this is going to make you happy. This is going to make you happy. Here's a pollen patty for you. Here we go. Here we go. And there's some sugar water for you. That should make you happy. Give my regards to your new queen. Haven't painted her, and we will not paint her until maybe spring. Alright, well there you go. Pine and teal each have a gallon of sugar syrup on each hive. They each have a pollen patty. They have an extra box so that they have room to grow. These hives are both packed, and I want to make sure that they have enough room so that they don't swarm. Right now we're headed into dearth, and there's no resources out there. They're running low on everything, and if they were to swarm, it would be a suicide mission, and I don't want those bees to be in that situation. So we've given them enough space and we've given them resources. Hopefully they'll stay. So if you like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button. I appreciate you watching. If you have something to say, leave a comment. I'll take the good, the bad, the ugly. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of my new content. With all that said, have a great day and be happy. I'm gonna go get me some tea, some sweet tea, some honey in it, a few ice cubes. Have a great day. See you next time.